guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am back with another tiny home per popular suggestion to do the 5x5 challenge. And I had debated on if I wanted to do the 5x5 or the 4x4 because I got suggestions for both of them. And I figured we'll start with the 5x5. If this goes well, you guys like it, and you still want to see a 4x4, I can try a 4x4. But we're doing a 5x5 today, and I thought that would be a really fun idea because I had some other things planned this week, like less tiny homes, but as you've probably noticed over my last couple of videos, I sound a little bit funky because I've been very, very sick this week, and I just really wanted to build some tiny houses. Yes, some tiny houses. Some tiny houses. I'm feeling a little bit better now, but I'm still pretty sick, which kind of sucks, which is why I still haven't gotten out the 10K furnace challenge video. However, it will be out tomorrow. I started filming it, and I should be able to finish it tonight and get it out tomorrow, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. But anyway, with this house, I made sure that the interior space was only 5x5. However, we do have outdoor living space because I've seen a lot of people do this challenge before, and I've actually done it myself a few years ago as well, and everyone just kind of counts the inside space as the 5x5, so that's what I went ahead and did. And I messed around with the roof forever because I thought about doing this way, but I kind of changed it up in a little bit. I also had considered putting some foliage on top of the fencing up here, the trellis, but I got rid of it in the end because I thought it didn't look quite right. But we're just adding all of that right now, and I also changed the colors of it a bunch of times. I had considered making it like brown and then all the windows brown, but I decided on white trim and white windows and stuff in the end because I wanted it to look cute, and I thought that it was so bright and happy with all of the white accents, and it just looked a little bit more cutesy, I suppose. Whereas I feel like the browns are a little bit more of a rustic look, although I do want to do more things like that in the future. Although this does kind of have a mixture of different looks to it. You'll see what I mean as it gets a little bit further in the build. Anyway, this house is fit for one sim, but they could definitely have a bunch of friends to come over because there is a table with 4 chairs outside. And there's a sofa that could fit 2 people on it. So you can definitely invite somebody over, but there's only one single bed in this house. So it's really only fit for one sim. And I know I've been trying to do some more builds that were for multiple sims, but the nature of doing a 5x5, which a lot of you guys wanted me to do, doesn't really fit more than one sim. So that's what we did. But this comes in at around 38,000 simoleons. And it will be available on the Sims 4 gallery. If you search Gryphi or the hashtag MsGryphi, it should be called 5x5 tiny home or something to that extent. Should be pretty easy to find if you guys would like to download it. But anyway, we're just figuring out some landscaping here. I did add all of this, oh my gosh, lavender. But then I got rid of it in the end because I felt like it just didn't work. I don't know why, I just didn't really like the purple with the rest of the house. I also, for a very, very long time, kept the base of the house being that dark brown. However, as you probably saw in the pan-in shot in the beginning and in the thumbnail, it doesn't say that color. It ends up being more of a beige color, which I thought lightened up the build a little bit, and I quite like that. But we're just focusing on the landscaping still, trying to figure out which trees we should have, and then figuring out some window situations. And I think we're going to be doing the floor plan now, which, was a struggle at first. It's a really weird floor plan. I will say that, and you'll see I left in everything of me playtesting this, so you could see that everything does work, because it's a funky one. It's very much a funky floor plan, and I really like it, though, because I think I've done the 5x5 before, a year or so ago, but I'm pretty sure I just left everything in one room, and in this version, I split it up into all of their own separate rooms, and I think it worked out really well, and has this interesting kind of cute floor plan, which I quite liked. I did have to go ahead and change this cabinet above the fridge because it was making it so you couldn't use the fridge. So it just has a regular one up there instead of the one that has all the extra stuff on it, if that makes sense. But here we are adding to the weird floor plan, making this kitchen a really strange shape, but I made sure that you could still use the kitchen, and you definitely can, which was nice. And so yeah, as you can see right there, I have a random soldier in there chopping up stuff and making grilled cheese. It worked out really cute, I think, and I'm glad that it worked because I wasn't sure if having the diagonal wall in front of the counter like that was going to allow this kitchen to function, but it did, and I was really, really happy about that. But we're just going to paint a couple of the walls in here so that not everything is entirely tile. I wanted everything to be kind of light and airy, but it definitely has a particular style to it, as you'll see come together shortly. There's a lot of plants and like jute rugs. It's like very inspired by the style of the furniture that we got from Laundry Day. And I just thought that was a really fun idea with the nature of such a small compact space with a lot of deck space and a lot of greenery outside. I just really wanted it to have like that sort of feel. So you'll see that come together shortly, but right now we're just adding a shelf above the stove to put some clutter on. It's good to have a lot of shelves in these tiny homes because, you know, you probably need some storage space if you're in such a compact area. So we're just adding a little plant up here. I think it's so cute. And I don't know, I just really like sizing down plants. I'm just like, oh my God, they're adorable. I actually have to find it. I have like a little succulent I had bought for my desk at some point in time, but it's still in a box somewhere because I'm still not unpacked because I haven't had time between being sick and working. So this apartment is so not unpacked still. But anyway, back to the build. We're adding our table out here on the porch so you can, you know, eat outside and entertain guests. Of course, you can always just eat inside on your couch. Your Sims are perfectly capable of doing that. So the table isn't actually necessary, but I thought it would be nice to have on the exterior of the home. So the home, even if you didn't have the outside stuff, is fully functional. So that, ooh, I did not add a trash can on the interior of this house. However, there is one outside. I can add one inside, but there's one outside. So like you can throw away your stuff. You just have to go outside to do it. Yeah, I don't know where it would fit inside if I added one. I might be able to fit it in the corner, like kind of across from the fridge, but that might make it so you can't open the fridge. Not entirely sure. Anyway, this is the living room. It's really, really snug. You have the couch against the wall, the little TV on the wall, and this really pretty rug. What is that from? I don't remember what pack that is from, but I love that rug. I think it might be City Living. It's gorgeous, and I feel like it really fit the vibe I was going for in this house. And then we're on into the bedroom, and you'll see there's a strong green color scheme on the interior. It's a different green than I have on the outside, because on the outside, on the roof bit, we have like a foresty green, which I really, really like. But then on the inside of the house, I'm using like a lighter green, but it's definitely green accents, and I just really like how it looked. And as you can see, I'm changing the exterior color now to that beige color I had mentioned earlier. And I think it worked out pretty nicely in the end. We're in the bedroom now, and it is very beige and green like I had mentioned. We use this base game closet. That's the word I'm looking for. And is this bed from base game? I feel like it's not. Is it from kids' room stuff maybe? I'm not entirely sure what this bed is from, but I really like this bed. And I feel like it has a little bit of color and gives a little bit of personality to the room, but it doesn't look too childlike because I didn't want the single bed to look like a children's bed, because obviously this house is intended for an adult or a young adult, maybe even an elder. I guess it could be for a teen as well, but it definitely wasn't for a kid. And I'm adding a rug in here from Laundry Day stuff because I love that pack. And I mentioned that I was kind of going for a look similar to that throughout this house. We used the Jungle Adventure shower in the bathroom and kind of shoved it into the wall a little bit, and then put the sink across from it and the toilet right under the window. It is all functional. As you can see, we have our guy trying everything out, making sure he can get in all the rooms, watch all the things, make sure everything works perfectly, and it worked out, which is really good because everything's really snug. It doesn't look like it should work, especially in the bathroom, but I wanted to make sure that everything was play tested before I went ahead and uploaded this to the gallery. And if you would like to grab it, I think I already mentioned this, but you can get it on the gallery if you search Gryphi or the hashtag MsGryphi. That information is also in the description down below. And yeah, we're just going to be adding a couple more decorations in the laundry and some planters outside. So if you want to plant anything on this lot, you can definitely develop your gardening skill. But we're coming to the end of the video here shortly. I hope you guys did enjoy this tiny build. Please let me know what you thought. Please let me know what you, there we go. Please let me know what you thought in the comments down below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you click that little bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, everybody.